The day is Saturday, November 18th, 2023, and we are in the Sunshine State, aka Florida. The small and quiet town of Winter Springs, which holds a population of just over 38,000 people as of 2023, would be at the center of chaos. Local authorities would review a 911 phone call with very suspicious details. After investigating these concerns, Winter Springs Police Department would unlock one mystery while inadvertently initiating another. The 911 caller was located at a storage unit facility on 2400 Wiggins Road when they were met with numerous complaints of something very out of the ordinary. Many of the unit renters reported a foul odor coming from one of the nearby spaces. The stench was so bad that it just couldn't be overlooked. With their own growing suspicions, a member of the facility staff thought it was best to have the authorities investigate the complaints, just in case suspicions panned out to be true. Once authorities were able to access the unit, everyone's worst fear was confirmed. Inside the unit were the remains of a deceased woman. She was later identified as Shakeira Rucker. Shakeira was a well-respected person amongst her peers and family, but most importantly, she was a devoted mother of 4. So how did Shakeira go from living a quiet and seemingly peaceful life to being found deceased in someone's storage unit? To answer this and many other questions, let's take a look at the discovery that would not only hold the key to one missing person's case, but also make a connection to another. This is the story of Shakeira Rucker.
The search for a mom missing from our community expanding tonight. Lake County confirming today that it is working the case.
Yeah, the sheriff's office says its detectives were out helping Winter Springs police in the search for Shakeira Rucker, but they didn't tell us exactly where in Lake County they were. It's been 5 days since family has seen or heard from Rucker. News 6's Treasure Roberts is walking us through where the investigation stands tonight and the family's push for answers.
The crime line is now offering up to $5,000 for information in this suspicious missing persons case. If you know anything, you can scan this QR code like the one on your screen, and it'll take you to a website where you can leave an anonymous tip.
We need everybody to step out and do a part of something. You know, step out as if it was your kid.
Shakeira Rucker's family is in need of more help on the continued search for the mother of 4.
We had disbelief right now.
Rucker's cousin, David Pollock, and their family Thursday prayed outside of the Orange County Sheriff's Office. This was after they met with deputies asking they assist in the investigation. What do you want to see from the Orange County Sheriff's Office today?
I want to see bigger effort. I want to see them go out and if we're out here in the rain, they should be suited and booted enough to do it as well.
Shakeira's children last saw her at their Winter Springs home Saturday. Now it's been, about 5 or 6 days? What are you all thinking at this point?
That she's somewhere, she's alive, and she's fighting. She's fighting. She's strong. We're a strong family, and I expect her to be strong.
Shakeira Yvonne Rucker held many titles in her short time here on Earth. She was a daughter, a sister, a friend, a wife, and a mother. She was very family-oriented and one of the kindest people you could ever meet. She was known to be private and overall kept to herself. Shakeira worked hard for everything, so her children would want for nothing. You would not expect someone like Shakeira, who had a close-knit relationship with her family and friends, to simply vanish. But unfortunately, this is indeed what happened on November 12, 2023. According to reports by her family, the 37-year-old mother of 4 was last heard from when she said she was going home after picking up some food the night of November 11th. The Winter Springs Police Department said Shakeira was last seen later on around 7:30 p.m. Shakeira was spotted leaving her home in Winter Springs with her estranged husband, 51-year-old Corey Hill, who was also a person of interest in her case. They said her family believed she left with Corey to an undisclosed location. The two had been going through some marital problems leading up to her disappearance. This was the last time anyone heard or saw her alive. Corey had a secret he was keeping from Shakeira, and it goes without saying, once you're married, you are one, and therefore there are no secrets. So what could Corey possibly have been hiding from Shakeira that he couldn't come clean about. Unfortunately for Shakeira, finding out came with a hefty price. What Corey did not foresee is Shakeira finding the only other person who was involved in this secret. Once Shakeira learned of this secret, it was up to Corey to decide how long he would allow her to continue on with this knowledge. The source of Corey's secret was a woman named Angel Milligan. So before we get into the secret and what role Angel Milligan played in it, let's take a look at who the person is behind the title husband, Corey Hill.
He has been accused of violent crimes in the past. He was convicted of murdering a man named Dwayne Cornelius Everett. Court records I obtained from Suffolk County, Virginia, show that around 7 a.m, 2 days before Christmas in 1992, Hill was talking with 18-year-old Don Everett in the front yard outside his house. The two started arguing. Hill pulled out a gun and opened fire. Everett was pronounced dead 10 minutes later. Hill was sentenced to 20 years in prison for second-degree murder and another 2 for using a firearm in the commission of a felony. I also requested court records from Williamsburg, Virginia, showing Hill found himself back in court 3 times in 2009, accused of assault and battery.
And we're trying to get answers, and we're trying to be optimistic.
As for what's going on right now, Hill is still in the Orange County Jail. His court records show he has 2 children, but didn't say what will happen with them. And investigators are working on search warrants to find out more about Hill's connection to Shakeira Rucker and what he might know about her disappearance.
Without him talking to us, we have to list him as a person of interest.
So as we can see, Corey is not husband nor father material and poses to be a serious threat if you land on his bad side. And that, unfortunately, is where Angel Milligan landed. According to an interview done by News 6, Angel stated that she was contacted by Corey's wife, Shakeira, and together they both discovered that they were both being cheated on by the same man. Neither woman knew about each other prior to this phone call. During said call, Angel could hear inaudible sounds coming from the background on Shakeira's end, which was the sound of a hostile Corey who realized that his secret had finally been exposed. Shortly after that phone call, Corey showed up to Angel's home, who had broken up with him immediately following the discovery, stating that he would make her pay and that she would regret confirming anything. This was back in September of 2023.
Eric is live in Winter Springs tonight, where Shakeira lives, with the latest. Eric.
And Lisa, tonight there are 2 people who appear to be connected to Corey Hill. So one of them, Shakeira Rucker, as you mentioned, is missing. And police have confirmed that after she left her apartment here on Saturday, she was seen on surveillance video in Polk County with Corey Hill. The second person, the second woman, tells us she survived an attempted murder by Corey Hill on Sunday. Here's her story. And then he confronted you at your house.
Yeah, he just pulled up and he got out and he said, "Don't run now." And I noticed the gun in his right hand, and I'm gonna kill you or something, but it's the "don't run now," just kind of stuck to me, which made me, turn around to go start running. I hear pow, pow, pow. You just hear shots. It's like unbelievable, something you would see in a movie.
Angel Milligan tells me Corey Hill, her ex-boyfriend, tried to kill her on Sunday and almost killed her children. She hid, he left, and deputies arrested Hill. Tonight he's in the Orange County Jail charged with attempted murder. She says she broke up with him, even filed this restraining order against him after she discovered he was still married to Shakeira Rucker.
And it went from there. Do you know he's married? And oh, really, Corey? So now you hear her and him confrontating now, because they're, around each other.
They were together while you were on the phone with Shakeira.
Yes, sir.
And then shortly after that, he comes to your house?
Yeah. He makes his way to the house and, in anger. And you're going to regret it.
Children.
She have 4 kids. Four kids. They need her. They need her. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. She does not bother anybody. She go to work, go to church.
Feel so bad for them tonight.
So now let's go over the timeline of events that led to where we are now. I forgot to mention a few more details, so those will be included as well. According to Angel, the ex-girlfriend, the one with the shades on the screen, her and Corey were dating for approximately 4 months. So that would be right around May, June timeframe, in which they continued their relationship throughout the summer until the call with Shakeira in September. They find out Corey has been playing them both, and she breaks things off with him, and seemingly so with Shakeira. That same day or soon after, an irate Corey shows up to Angel's home, making threats against her life. She gets a restraining order just in case, because not only does she have herself to think about, but she also has kids that she has to protect. Things are quiet on Angel's end until 2 months later in November. At this point, Shakeira had gotten her own apartment with her kids to have a fresh start. More than likely, finding out about Angel was the straw that broke the camel's back. Remember, she was married to Corey for about a year. And if Angel and Corey were dating for at least 4 months out of that year, it's safe to say that Corey was cheating on Shakeira much longer than she realized, probably throughout the entire marriage. And so, like I said, straw that broke the camel's back. According to reports, she just moved into her apartment 2 months prior to her disappearance turned murder. And this also aligns perfectly with the time frame of the phone call to Angel. So Corey, his whole world is tumbling down, it's shattering. And he figures if he can't have either of them, then no one else would either. Now, according to police affidavits, shortly after Shakeira had been last heard or seen from, she was taken to the storage unit where they believe the murder occurred, and she was placed under 2 tires until the scent of her decomposing body could no longer be camouflaged, and it triggered a search. When authorities circled back to visit Corey, who was in jail, for information pertaining to this new discovery, Corey simply said he was not talking and lawyered up. Corey remains in jail without bond as investigators gather evidence to build a strong case. This case is currently open and still active. As more details develop, I'll be sure to create an update video or keep you guys posted down in the comment section. I do want to send condolences to the friends and family of Shakeira Rucker. She was a soul taken much too soon. If there's a request for a story that you would like me to cover on the channel, make sure to leave your recommendations down in the comment section. And don't forget to like the video, it helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel before you head over to the next video, which should be available to watch through the playlist on the screen. I thank you all for taking the time to listen to Shakeira's story, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.